And you're live.
All right. Welcome to Tasty Tuesday. Tonight is going to be so much fun and so different. I cannot wait to share the twist with you all. First of all, let's go through our normal housekeeping stuff. Can you hear me, see me okay? And then Jeff, will you test your microphone as well?
Okay, there's my microphone on, and I'm going to turn it off. Now I'm talking without the microphone on. You probably hear me in the background. And my microphone is back on. I think I have to be really close to it and talk really loud, but Louise is going to be on this microphone a little bit too, because that's part of our twist tonight.
Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and get started, okay? Because I don't know how long this is going to take because this is going to be hilarious. All right. So tonight we are doing some switching up, literally, okay? Jeff and I are going to switch places, but that doesn't mean that he's going to be cooking the whole time. We're going to even make it a little bit more challenging. We're going to switch every 5 minutes. So I don't know what the ingredients are. He does. He picked them out. I have no clue what they are, just like normal on Tasty Tuesday. And he's going to present them to us, to me, and to you guys. And we're going to draw cards to see who goes first. Okay. Now we have a question though, because we have different opinions on this, and I wanted you guys to choose.
I'm not good. Come in.
Okay. Hey,
I'm gonna get a knife ready while you're
a knife. Okay.
Well,
you know what?
Pick out the best knives, and
they might be over there. I might have to wash them. I'm not prepared, like normal. Okay. So the thing that we can't agree on is whether or not we talk about what we're doing, what our end result's going to be. So my idea is that, no, I have the idea that I want to do with the ingredients, and I'm going to start that recipe that's in my mind. And then every 5 minutes we're going to switch. So Jeff's going to have to pick up where I left off and do things, but he might have something totally different in his mind. And so we're just going to go back and forth and see what we end up with at the end. Or what Jeff wants to do, wants me or him, I guess, whoever goes first, right?
Yeah.
To come up with the game plan as far as what the end result should be. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm going to let you choose that one. And while you're commenting on that, let me go get a knife, sharp knife, cleaned up and ready to go.
All right, I'm going to say hi to a couple people. John Freeze, first one in as usual. And Larry Gilbert was early in. Hello. Diane Key, Marina Nadkey, Linda B. from North Carolina Foothills, Jacqueline Massanello from New York. Sally Lubke says, good evening, Louise. And Kathy Reichert, Juliet, Terry Phillips. Hi, Dixie. Looking forward to seeing you guys next, what is this, week and a half from now, right? Robin Lahman, hello. And Eddie Gator McCormick says he can hear both of us, so that's good. And Tiffany Browning, you got a knife?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and there's a lot of people that checked in, but I'm going to go ahead and come over there and we'll start getting.
Are there any comments yet on what we're going to do? Are we going to tell the game plan? Or are we going to keep it to ourselves? And
okay. So anybody who didn't hear that, we're going to switch off every 5 minutes.
What was that?
Just stuff settling in the sink. We're going to switch off cooking every 5 minutes, but the first person who starts is just going to start making something, prepping something. Do you want us to kind of talk about what we're going to make, or do you want us just to keep that a secret and see what comes out in the end?
I'm thinking the secret's going to be more fun, but we'll see. Because we're going to have different ideas.
Yeah, no comments, no suggestions yet.
No?
No. So let's at least find out what the ingredients are.
Yeah.
Then we'll find out who's cooking first by cutting
let's do the ingredients first.
Okay, ingredients first. I'm going to turn this mic off.
Okay. Here we go.
Secret. Keep it secret. Okay, it's going to be a secret.
Okay.
everybody said keep it a secret.
Yeah,
that's gonna
I
be
think
great.
so.
You guys can guess while we're going.
Yeah, I
what
think it's
we're
going to be
cooking.
fun.
Okay, so we'll do the cards in a second.
Okay. Yep. Let's see what our ingredients
let's start
are.
with the protein.
Okay. All right. Breast fillets. So these are already cut. Okay. An onion. Okay. Okay. A poblano.
Poblano. Standard.
Okay. Chicken stock. Okay.
This is a. I'm gonna hold off on this. That'd give way too much. Hold off on that.
Oh my gosh, she's got a lot of ingredients in here.
Here's some spices that are going to be confusing.
Okay. Chives and dill. Okay.
Some more spices.
Okay.
Still be confusing.
Okay. Paprika and parsley and smoked paprika and cheddar cheese. Okay. And salsa. Okay.
Salsa verde.
Okay.
Um,
You obviously want something with a Mexican twist. Okay. Great northern beans.
and if you would rather have dry beans, I got you those, but I don't know which cooks faster.
Yeah, well, these are already
Obviously,
cooked. So yeah. I don't think I'm going to do that. Okay.
Some garlic,
Okay.
cream cheese,
Okay.
blue cheese.
Okay. Wow.
Cilantro.
A lot going on here.
And everything has a place in the recipe that I'm imagining,
Okay.
but it's, we'll see.
An avocado. Okay.
And then
You did a good job picking one out.
Either or.
Okay. And then hot sauce. All right. Cilantro, garlic, butter, some poblano pepper, some cheese. We've got an onion, some already thin, breast fillets of chicken, salsa verde, great northern beans, and some various spices. All right. So, and blue cheese, which is probably one of the weirdest parts to this, but okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I have an idea in mind, and I know Jeff already has an idea in mind. And I doubt they're the same. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
All right. Who goes first to?
You can go ahead and cut the deck first. Just
okay.
Cut it and lift it up. Let me see. Okay. So you got an 8.
I got an 8.
So now you can just put it back to shuffle them a little bit.
Oh,
you're kind of right in the middle of it.
I hope I go first. So it's whoever has the higher number, right?
Whoever has the highest, ace is the highest.
Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm going to be going first, and that's going to be a bummer. I'm going first.
By 1. Oh boy. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes. When the alarm goes off at 5 minutes, she has to stop what she's doing, reset the alarm, and I'll come in and take over, and then I do the same thing. 5 minutes on the clock, and then we switch.
Well, don't start yet. I need my basket. Okay.
I'll let you get your prep done. Get whatever not prep, but
yeah.
Stuff.
Let me just get a few things out. Okay. All right. I don't know where any tongs are. Oh, there's them. Okay. Okay. Are these already washed?
No.
All right, I'm ready.
Gene Pershaw Wall said, "Is he cleaning out the fridge?" No,
he went
cleaning out the fridge. I actually went to Kroger.
No, he went to Kroger. He bought all this, so he has a plan. But I guarantee you, it's not what I'm thinking. At least I think. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure she's going to derail it because that's what she does.
This is going to be so much fun.
You tell me when you're ready. And
All right, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go.
5 minutes. Go.
5 minutes. Into broil. Am I already screwing you up?
Yep.
I should make him cut the onion.
I can read some of the suggestions, right? Because that's not going to change what you're doing.
Nope. Oh, this knife needs to be sharpened. This thing is not even sharp at all. Oh my gosh. That's
Angela
horrible.
Halmy said buffalo chicken tortilla soup.
That sounds good.
Jules Carlson says, sounds like white chicken chili, although I don't know what the blue cheese could be for.
Yeah, I thought about that too. And I had just talked about wanting to do a white chicken chili. So I'm almost thinking that might be Jeff's idea, but I'm not doing that.
Eddie Gator McCormick said a chicken chili or buffalo chicken dip.
Yep, that sounds good too.
Trudes said chicken street tacos.
Great ideas. All great ideas.
Now I'm wondering what Louise is making, because I don't know if she's going the same direction I'm going, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to try to force her hand in another direction unless I could get her pointed in the right direction early enough. Otherwise, I'm just going to follow her lead and see what happens.
He's just going to pick up and do what he wants. And that's the fun of it. I'm just so excited. And it's also kind of fun to see how much you can get done in 5 minutes. Because 5 minutes is not a long time.
P. Wentworth said pulled chicken with blue cheese crumbles.
I hope I can get these like a little bit roasted. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it done in that time. And Jeff can stop that too. So he can stop the cooking that I've done and, change it up. So really,
if I don't screw it up, but if stopping it screws it up, then that's a totally different deal. I mean, we don't want to try to force each other to.
Oh yeah, we want to eat dinner tonight, right?
We want to aim for something good. So I'll follow you, and you follow me. We'll try to make something good, and we'll see what it turns out.
Yep.
I think probably about halfway through, I'll see where you're heading with it, and it'll be a little easier. Maybe.
I don't know. We'll see.
Joey Massey's asking if the audio sync is way off. It shouldn't be. It might be on your end. Anybody else have a problem with the sync of the audio?
One thing I'll say is when I was doing my meeting earlier, it was things were a little wonky in the beginning, but then they cleared up.
Yeah, a couple people are getting a lot of buffering. Let me see if I can get better internet here.
Are you directly into the internet?
No, let me do that.
This is fun. This is so much fun. I'm so excited that he's going to be cooking. And I like the fact that he's got to pick up after me.
Are we still going here?
Gosh, I hope we didn't lose the feed. This is going to be a fun one.
I think we're still going. We may have. Okay, it's probably better now. Let me know. I switched to a landline internet feed instead of the Wi-Fi, and that should have fixed the problem. It might have gone to black for a second there, but that's okay.
We're going to be going in a minute. We're going to be switching in a minute. So I'm trying to get all the things I want in the blender really quickly. Because you can't take it out of the blender, right? You can't take it out of the blender. Is that right?
I can't take it out of the blender, right?
Okay.
I wouldn't want to. All right, so it's off for some people and not for other people. I don't know if necessarily if that's on our end or not.
Get it in there. I know I'm about to beep, I think. What happened?
I don't know, but you reset something.
All right, it's time to switch. I know that. Okay. I don't know.
You touched it just as it was going off, I think. Okay, I'm in.
Okay.
All right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I think I'm going to stick with Frank's Red Hot because that is actually better. And I'm going to try to make a sauce here. So I'm going to take the butter and melt some butter. Probably not that much should be good. I don't know how much sauce we want.
All right, I gotta turn on my. How do I turn my thing on? Just right here.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back. I'm just going to make some melted butter.
All right, guys. So hopefully you can hear me okay. Looking back at the comments and stuff, Barbara, I love that suggestion. Pastry with the poblano chicken, and oh my gosh, that sounds so amazing. I'll have to work on that. We did lose the feed for a minute because Jeff was trying to fix something, so that's why. But it should have started right back up. All right. So what do you think, guys, about this one? I think it's going to be so much fun. All right. So Brittany has a question. Jeff, does every ingredient need to be used?
No.
No. Obviously.
Because there's two cooks. One of us could choose to use it. We could both ignore it.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to put Frank's in here. Something to stir that with.
Okay, so Jeff's making a buffalo sauce.
Probably way too much buffalo sauce. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of buffalo sauce. But
I sure hope my peppers aren't burning.
That's good. What's going on out there in the internet?
I'm looking through. Angela said, I'm really surprised you said my last name correctly. Jeff is really good with names. I, on the other hand, am not.
But I will not remember them. I can say them.
So, Brittany, you got here on time. I thought you were going to be a little bit late. Yeah, he won't remember them. That's right. That's right. I remember names. I just can't say them. So we're a perfect team, really. All right, so I'm back to the beginning. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't miss any questions.
All right,
So now I'm going to go back.
Start doing something with some of the ingredients here. Which you can derail that if you want.
I don't know.
You already did. You already did the garlic.
Do you smell something?
What?
Am I allowed to help? Maybe I'm cheating.
You can look down.
Mexican chicken soup. Oh, I'm not good cameraman. Okay, those peppers aren't really getting soft, are they?
This one got a little soft. This one isn't.
I probably should have used a different function, huh, guys?
What function are we on?
I got an idea.
Air fry. That seems like a good function. All right, so we need this blender thing.
Kathy says she loves this. You need to do this every week. Hey, Stacia. Hey, Wendy, how are you?
Let's see what's
Hi,
in here. Make
Truth.
sure there's nothing missing. Looks like most of it's in here. I guess I need a lid. That would have been a mess.
Oh, Allison, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you liked the bangers and mash. I thought they were amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to turn Jeff's microphone off, which is going to help with the noise a little bit, but there's nothing we can do it's going to be loud. If he can get the blender thing on, you're forcing it. That's not right. I love this. Oh, 5 minutes is up. Switch. Aren't you lucky?
Saved by the bell. Okay, that's it. Start.
First, I gotta figure out how to do it too. Why is it not going in there right?
Why is it still going?
Oh, wait a minute. There's something missing here. No, there's nothing missing. Why am I having trouble? I never do it that way. There we go. I never do it that way. So I never am actually looking at appliances while I'm cooking.
You gotta switch back to camera 1 when you're done.
Oh.
They've been looking down at the top of the Ninja Foodie for an hour.
Okay. I told you this was going to be fun. I am so not a camera person, and Jeff is so not a cook. So
that means nobody saw me fumbling with that blender.
That's right. You didn't. Okay. All right. I'm putting it on the spread function. Actually, I'm just turning it off because that's what I do. Whoa!
All right, I turned that microphone off so it won't be so loud. So I'll turn it back on. Okay, your microphone's back on.
Yeah, and I wasn't going to bring this over. I was going to put it.
It's a long enough extension cord that you can put it behind you if you.
Yeah, I was going to just. I don't want you guys to have to hear it, but I'm pretty much done. Okay. So Jeff made a hot sauce. And then I'll just stick this right over here. And I'm going to take this up. Oh, okay. Got some of this going. Put those out here.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
What? What?
Somebody's going to trip on this cable. And we're gonna
also, I'm not a tripper, but Jeff is a tripper. So yeah, that might have been bad. All right. Is my microphone's on and everything, right? Yeah. That's going to be the hardest part of this is I don't know what I'm doing over there. So I'm taking the onions out. I'm taking the poblano peppers out. And I'm going to get into cooking this chicken, I think. Get this out. There's some onions in there, but I'll get it out a little bit later. Okay. So now I'm going to try to do this like as cleanly and sanitary as I possibly can. Not usually how I will do chicken. Usually I would salt and pepper it and everything like that. But what I'm going to do is a little bit different. Am I going to run out of time?
You might in about 2 minutes.
Oh, I got 2 minutes. I can get this done in 2 minutes. I'm sure of it. Okay. I'm sure of it.
Raven said we should have practiced it live before starting it.
Should have practiced it.
Practiced it.
Why? What do you mean?
Oh.
What would you practice? I'm confused.
I don't know. I guess maybe practice.
Switching?
That would be fun.
Yeah. Maybe he means switch it. He or she means switching. Like practice, like, oh, probably cameras. Yeah, I got a 2-minute tutorial right before we went live. That's what it probably means. Practice the camera angles, and that is right.
So people are saying they'd love to do a cook along. So if they knew what the ingredients were ahead of time, that would be really cool.
That is another one that I want to do for sure. Yeah, I do want to do that. All right, so I'm just going to sort of toss this chicken around. I'm going to put a little bit of Jeff's hot sauce in there. Not too much because I don't know really, I'm not exactly sure where I'm going with this, but all right, we're going to put a little bit of regular paprika in there. We're going to put some of this in there. If I can open it. Might have to give it to the bionic man out here. All right. What else?
I don't know, but you got 30 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Here you go. Here's your There's your salsa. I knew you were going to do that. Well, you better hurry up and hit that start button.
Forget the salsa. I'll add it later. I wanted to get under pressure so that Jeff couldn't change up that. This is going to be so much fun.
Okay, you're done.
Okay.
Okay, I'm in. I'm gonna use couple of my minutes to pour a beer. Am I allowed to do that?
Yep.
Use some of my time.
You can do whatever you want.
All right. So one thing I want to do is revisit these poblanos here. So I think we're probably gonna back off on that for a little bit. I got heavy with the butter, so it's too much of that. Back off on that for now. This is where she kills me. Let me see. What would be the best way to do this? I kind of know what she wants to do.
So I absolutely love this. And I also love what you guys have said about a cook along. I think that'll be really fun. So we're going to have to do that. So Jeff, why don't you tell them what beer you're drinking? Because it's kind of a different one.
Yeah. Let's get this cut open here.
Bev, you stayed up. Oh my gosh. Good to see you, sweetie.
All right, so I'm going to get rid of some of these seeds, but the beer, I like sour beers. So this is an American sour ale with peach and Northeast wildflower honey by Sun Lab. I was looking for a sour cherry, but I don't know. Maybe they're not in season right now. I would think this would be the time you'd find a ton of them. So I settled for that. And then I got another one that's key lime because I love key lime. All right, I need something to get that out with a spoon. All right, so I'm just going to get these seeds out of here.
Brianna, Jeff and I are switching places every 5 minutes. So it's kind of cool.
And neither of us really knows where we're going with this, although I'm kind of getting an idea. Although I'm probably screwing everything up.
Honestly, I don't really even know what I'm doing, so it's okay.
That's interesting. This one got cooked a lot more and the seeds are darker. Might be an older pepper, that's why it's softer. Hopefully it's still good. Nobody wants those seeds.
Hey, Mare, how are you? Good to see you. We're doing something a little different tonight. We're switching every 5 minutes. So Jeff's on. It's his time now. He's got 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left. And right now, what we have in the pot, it's a bunch of stuff that was blended up, including some white northern beans, cilantro, cream cheese, garlic, some seasoning. And here we have some onion that's been, what would you call that cut? I don't even know how
Sliced.
Just sliced.
Sliced,
and roasted, along with the poblano peppers, which I have opened up. I'm going to keep them intact. And I've cleaned out the seeds, but I haven't taken out any of the pith. But I can also leave some stuff for Louise to do because I don't want to mess it up too bad. I probably cut these wrong, but we'll find out.
You're doing fine.
Okay, so there's the poblano peppers. See what else we have. Nothing else that goes in right now because I'm thinking I was planning on those for garnish. We do have some cheddar cheese, which probably is going to be very important here. I'm not going to do it. You know what I can do? How much time do I have? Do I have time to start shredding some cheddar?
You have 44 seconds.
Oh, I don't even have time to find the cheese.
I don't even know if there's one or out.
There might not be. Well, I can look for it while you're cooking, I guess.
So Brittany says sour beers are her favorite. And her favorite is called Sipping Pretty by Odell Brewing. So
I'll have to look for that.
I like sour beer too, but I'm not a huge beer person. So
I got into the sour beer when we went on this last trip this summer. And in the middle of the day, I just didn't feel like a plain old Pilsner. So I was drinking sour beers. And where'd the cards go?
they're right over here.
Oh, okay.
So Jeff is letting his cooking time go out
Well,
by not cooking.
Yeah, we're under pressure, so I don't really have a lot of cooking to do. I cleaned out the
I don't know.
peppers.
I don't think that went off though. Is it? I don't know why that keeps switching off. Like it's not your time.
It did go off, so your
Time is up. All right, we're switching.
I'm starting this. I don't know why this alarm isn't loud. Okay, your turn.
I say I'm not a tripper, and I almost tripped. Okay. Now,
Sharon Springman just checked in. She's checking to see what is going on. I don't know if you want to repeat it again.
yeah, so we're doing a 5-minute switch. So Jeff picked the ingredients. They're a surprise to me, not to him. I got to go first. So I started with roasting the poblano peppers and putting a little bit of some roasting onto the onions. Then I pureed some northern meat beans with some cilantro stems. What else did I put in here? Garlic, salt, pepper,
Cream cheese. Did you say that?
cream cheese, a little hot sauce. Oh my gosh, that's good. Wow, that's really good. Oh my gosh. And I was just tasting for seasonings because you got to do that along the way. So now we've got chicken in the Ninja pressure cooker. And I'm just going to clean up this cutting board a little bit.
Jamie Monahan said this is the type of cooking this type of cooking come up with some amazing dishes. I just stumbled on your channel and I'm ever so grateful.
Oh, that's awesome. And so I saw a comment. I didn't get a chance to answer it. Now I don't remember it, unfortunately. But it was something. I know Barbara asked about what was going on, so I did answer that. But there was something else that somebody said. Oh, it's about a maple and turnip soup, which sounds amazing to me, but I've never heard of that. Is that something that's popular in Scotland? I think the comment came from Scotland. I've never heard of it, but it sounds amazing. So I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup here. And I will grab the cheese grater.
Well, people are definitely liking the 5-minute switch out idea.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of fun.
Kathy Reichert says you should do it with whatever you have in the house and come up with something. We actually did that one time.
Yeah.
And I think, didn't we do that? Did we do that for a YouTube video or for the course?
Dump soup, which was basically all the Thanksgiving leftovers dumped into a pot.
And then in the course, there's a lesson on how to cook with what's on hand.
Is there?
Yeah, well, you had a bunch of ingredients on the counter and you said, I'm going to pick out some things.
Wasn't that for the 360 meal though? I thought that was for the 360
might have been, but you
meal.
kind of made it up as you went along from a bunch of stuff. Parsnip and maple. And
that sounds so good.
Allison Lovey said, I think it's American.
Oh, interesting. All right, so we are on a pressure release right now of 3 minutes, but I'm ready to do this.
John Freese said we should get Gus to pick out the ingredients.
He would pick out beef, and beef, probably. Anytime I have meat out, he will come from wherever. He can't eat it either because of his liver issue. So every time I have meat out, he comes from wherever he is in the house and just devours it. Well, I mean, not devours it, but tries to. Like he just knows the minute it comes out. It can be in the packaging. It could be frozen, it seems, and he knows, and he's at my feet. and always trying to get up on the cutting board and stuff. All right. Oh, I only have 54 seconds left. Oh, don't ever do that. That's why that handle's there. A bad example. That was a nice steam burn too. All right, let's just make sure we've got this where I want it. Yep, perfect. Now, what do I want to do with it? Okay.
Hurry up, because you have 22 seconds to decide. Oh boy. Interesting. You better hit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, stop.
All right.
Okay.
This is fun.
I'm going to take over. I'm going to go ahead and pulse this a few more times because I have a feeling she wanted to do that. We're not trying to sabotage each other by any means.
No, of course not. Sharon said, this is nice to see more. I'll wait.
Now, if you select camera 3, you'll see that there's some more chicken breast in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use that.
Okay.
First thing I'm going to do is clean off this cutting board because I don't want poblano peppers all over my chicken breast.
What are you doing with my cheese?
Oh,
That's not throw away.
it is now. Sorry.
That's
That was
okay.
not intentional. I didn't. It's all on top of the peppers. It looks gross.
It's because I was trying to hurry. Man, my hand really hurts. I got a nice steam burn. Okay, so Barbara says, hey, Louise, do you and Jeff both know? Am I on? Yeah.
You go back to camera 1, though.
Okay. Oh, gosh, I'm terrible at this. Okay. Barbara says, hey, Louise, do you and Jeff both know what is being made, or are you both just winging it at whatever comes out of this? Well, so I have an idea of what I want to make, and Jeff has an idea of what he wants to make. And I don't know what we're going to end up with, but anyway, we're winging it basically, right? We're just winging it.
And I will say that I had an idea of what I wanted to make, but I am following Louise's lead, so I have an idea of what she might want to make, and I'm trying to help get to that point because I couldn't obviously turn it around and make it what I wanted at this point. It's got to keep evolving. So that's one of the unwritten rules is you can't like intentionally sabotage because we have to eat it.
Right.
So we got to try to come up with something good. I wish this chicken shredded a little bit better.
I didn't cook it long enough to be shreddable. So
so maybe you didn't intend for it.
So I didn't intend for it to be shredded. So that is one thing that we can, like a little teachable moment here is if you want your chicken to be shreddable, you need to cook it to a higher temperature, roughly around 200 and some degrees. You want it to be in the liquid so that it doesn't dry out. And I didn't do that. I mean, it was in the liquid, but I pressure cooked it for 1 minute because I only wanted it to be up to safe temperature because I knew I was going to throw it in the blender. So if I wanted to shred it, I probably would have gone maybe 3 minutes of pressure cook instead of 1. Charlie said this would be a great thing to do once a month. I agree. I think it's just so much fun. And John, thank you for your compliment on my camera work. I have to be prompted because I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway.
Well, you can see that you do what you do well and I do what I do well.
Yeah. So Jake and Lori ask, hey, Louise, while Jeff is busy, have you used the Foodie Possible Cooker Pro? If so, what do you think about it? I don't have it, and I'm not really planning on getting it because, Crystal, let me answer you in just a second, okay, hon? I don't think it does anything that the Foodie doesn't do. I don't know. I haven't looked into it because I don't know. Isn't it just like a slow cooker that sears sautés? I'm not really sure. Crystal. Okay. So I'm sorry. What I did when I was lifting up the pressure lid is I went by the side. I'm using the new series. It's the OL 501. So it's a 6.5 quart with the one lid. And when I was lifting the lid up, like the old models you do from the side, this one you're supposed to lift it from the front. And when I lifted up, steam from the pressure cooking came out and just like hit my hand. I'm not hurt. I'm okay. Just a little steam burn. But yeah, and that's why I told people don't do it that way. Definitely use that
always
handle.
lift this.
Yeah. So
now, normally you wouldn't have this facing out. You'd have it facing to you, so it's a lot easier to do
yes.
that. But
yes.
we had to do a lot of learning how to work with this on camera.
Yes.
When it first came out. Oh, 20 seconds. I'm not going to get this whole chicken breast done, but I do have enough time to taste a piece of this chicken.
Hey, Jason, how are you? So you,
Okay, time's up.
oh, I got to go, guys.
Okay, starting the 5 minutes again. I guess at this point you could throw that in the blender if you want, even though it's shredded.
No. This is some good stuff. Let me just tell you.
How do you okay. I didn't know you could show comments.
Yes, you can show and then hide them.
I take that back. I knew you could do it. I didn't know how to do it. Now I do.
You just click on them.
Yep.
I'm keeping about 2 tablespoons of that juice.
Dixie says your pumpkins are beautiful.
Yes. One's a little baby that I'm gonna cook up. That doesn't sound good, does it? I'm gonna cook that baby right on up. I'm gonna make pumpkin pie. I hope I get to it in time. Sometimes I have big dreams and don't actually get to do all the things I want to do.
And the only reason that pumpkin is in here is I was putting my boots into the car so I don't forget them tomorrow.
Oh, that's right, I forgot it.
And it was sitting on the seat, so I was like, "Hey, that'll match my big one that I just bought."
Yeah, I left it in the car. That's normal too. What did I do? I did something really silly. I don't remember what it was now, but it was like so forgetful. I don't remember what it was. Okay, well, let's put some salsa.
Raven Noir says, "I love your laugh."
Oh, thank you. It's loud, isn't it?
I got to put this one up. Sharon McIntyre Barrett says, "Nice to see Jeff in front of the camera for a change, even if it's just for 5 minutes at a time, right?"
Yeah.
So what's that? You got the salsa verde in there.
Yep.
So it's just the shredded chicken with the salsa verde.
Yep.
We got to cook a little longer.
Yep.
All right, I have 2 minutes to go get a cold glass. I don't need the cold glass. I'm just going to pour the beer right in here. Boy, you are quiet.
Me?
Yeah,
I'm focusing, man.
it's not a competition.
I feel like it is. I feel like I got
You're
to
so
hold.
competitive
I'm
that
like-
you're like, I gotta beat him.
I want to get done the stuff I want to get done. It's not beating you. It's like making my vision come to life, right? And I only have 5 minutes. I can't talk and cook and like that. I gotta keep quiet, man. This is serious.
So whatever happened, I know I sabotaged accidentally your cheddar cheese. Is the shredder still? Oh, it's over there, so we have to pull that out.
It's okay. I know. I did that too. I left it up for 5 minutes. Okay. Now I'm going to leave this in the bottom and I'm going to put these down in the bottom for right now. Now, I hope everything's seasoned right.
What you got there, Miss Long?
Just a little something, something. And I'm allowed to add ingredients. At least, I can't do that.
No, you can't.
At least I have been in other things, right? So I'm still am, right?
Yeah, there's no like hard, fast rules on this stuff. You know, what's funny is I'm not going to say, you know what my original thought was.
Was it the chicken chili?
Yeah, it was buffalo chicken chili. And one of the things that I was going to do was take some tortilla shells and coat them in olive oil and then put them into the oven over here and make basically tortilla chips.
We're almost done, I think, right? Yeah, that'll be good. This stuff is so good. You did not see me do that. Oh, so good. Okay. Now, I like these lives because I can just...
Vicky Merritt said, I know what's missing. Gordon Ramsay and his ramblings. You donkey.
I'd be so afraid if I was like around him. I would not want to be...
I think he's a really super nice guy.
I think so too. Yeah.
He has a persona that.
But I wouldn't do well if I was being called names while I'm cooking. I wouldn't do well. Sometimes I am.
You get that anyway on YouTube.
I sure do. Sometimes I am.
Dixie says Mike wants a taco.
Yeah. I don't have enough oil in this to get a good thing. I don't know. I think my time should be up, isn't it?
Oh, it probably is.
Something's not going right with this.
Yeah, your time's up.
Oh.
Go ahead. I'll give you.
No, you take over.
I don't even know what you did here.
Did you restart it?
No.
Okay, I started it.
Okay, so you got.
What happens when we open that lid?
Huh?
What did you just have to fix on a video the other day because I opened the lid?
Oh, it goes to sear saute, and that's what it did. So I need to change the function. I think I have to hit stop, start.
Right? This is fun.
And then, there we go. And then I think that we're probably going to want air fry, which is, it's on. Air fry or bake? I think air fry. Let me make sure I'm on air fry.
All right, Peggy, what's in the blender is a can of drained northern beans, cilantro stems. I think I put a little bit of salt, pepper. I put a little bit of smoked paprika. And what else did I? Cream cheese. Did I say that already?
Yeah, the white northern beans.
I said that already. And then I put a little chicken in there.
Good.
Isn't that delicious?
You didn't put any of the
and some cheese.
Red hot, the hot sauce in there, did you? The buffalo sauce.
I know. I put straight Cholula.
Now, you haven't used the blue cheese yet, have you?
Not yet.
Because that's either a good topper. Could have gone in at any point, but something to think about. So we're air frying 390, 20 minutes. Oh. I'll have to keep an eye on it because I have a feeling that that's too hot.
That's probably a good idea.
I'm going to back.
Oh, wait a minute. They say they can't see you. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Jeff, you had it on 3.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't notice. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm going to really keep a close eye on this. I brought the temperature down to 370. I don't know if that's going to be too hot for these tortillas. I don't even know if I'm on the right setting. I thought you had 2 of them in there.
I did.
Oh. All right, you want to go to camera 3 real quick? That's what happens when your tortilla gets airborne. And we're not going to use that one because that stinks.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
So let's go ahead and let's change this temperature. I'm going to go to bake.
So what are we going to do if they fly up? What are we going to do?
I don't know. Switch to a different function. But I have to go to this.
Oh, Jason, no worries. I am not a Gordon Ramsay, and I would never act that way or behave that way. But I do think it's an act. I don't think he's really like that, but he probably does cuss a lot.
I don't know what I'm doing.
But yeah, no, don't worry. I'm not doing that.
I don't even know how to change the function. There we go. I'm going to go bake roast.
Why would you choose bake roast over air fry?
I would think that it doesn't have as much of a fan.
Okay. We'll see. That is right. He listens to me as I talk in the videos, I think.
I brought the temperature down a little bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and prepare this. Hope there's enough oil in here.
I have another sprayer. I just don't know where it is right now.
There's always a way to trick it.
Sharon says, I love this. You have to do this more often. I always enjoy your videos, but this one is outstanding. Thank you so much. I think it's fun too. I'm having fun and I get a little break, right? It's fun.
What's our time at? Oh, I got
59 seconds.
All right. So
John says you're doing great, Jeff. Love the circular design. I know it looks good. If it was
pretty
only
cool. Let's see how it tastes. It's probably really horrible. Yeah. It's a little too far. Right before I lifted that, I was like, something's wrong.
And what happened to the second one? Oh, it flew up.
This is going to be really good. All right, what do we got here? 30 seconds. I got time to drink a beer.
Kathy says, this is the best laugh all week. I never laugh. That's awesome. That's awesome. Tortilla Frisbees, Wendy says. That's so funny.
Well, this is definitely...
Oh, Dorothy's got a good idea.
Whatever happened to the cheese? Do we need to create some more cheese?
Well, I don't know. You're cooking. So that's up to you.
Well, I'm going to get it ready for you. Because you're going to be up in a second.
And Dorothy says, you could... Let me put this up. Oh, I did have it up. The comments move pretty quick, guys, so if I've missed them a lot. Oh, somebody says I need to change cameras. Oh, I'm so horrible at this. I'm so sorry.
You're also up.
Okay. There's a comment on the screen from Dorothy. She has a great idea. Let's see what those tortillas are doing. We're going to switch now. Okay. Oh, something stinks.
That's that. Oh, check to see if another one didn't. We didn't get another one flying up there, did we?
No, but man, that does smell.
Yep.
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, do not burn your tortillas.
I just guess I didn't have enough.
And I'm going to peek down here, but I'm going to put my finger on the when I got. Oh, that one's a mess. That's the one. I might have over olive oiled it.
You may have. Oh, we have.
We have a dropper.
We have a dropper. I'm trying to do what Dorothy suggested, which would have been a whole lot easier doing it when they were cold rather than warm now, but I'm going to try. And I've done this, I think, in a video, honestly. I think I did it in my street taco video. That's not good. Well, you know what? We're going to have half.
I got to find that. Good idea, Dorothy. So she's saying to let it.
I got to get this else to it.
And turn into a taco shell.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just not doing it very well. Whoa. And also, you know what? You can get a lot more on. But will the insides really get done? They
should. I mean, the air flows around. In fact, that's going to keep it from flying up into the fan and creating a fire.
This one's hard to do because it's really soft. Woo. Okay. Do you want me to do any more, or you want to just do one and then?
That's fine.
Do you want to? Oh, I can't talk to you.
Well, you're allowed to talk to me.
Well, I'm not allowed to ask you what you want. I mean, Okay. All right. I don't even want this to end because this is fun. But, we must end. We must end at some point, right? Oops, my cheese fell out. Whoops. Oh, my gosh, I'm having a disaster. Oh, my gosh. Oh, it's a disaster.
And what do we do when we have a disaster?
It's not really, we bring in disaster relief, right?
No, because
What time is it?
I don't know. This thing is acting goofy.
It probably hasn't been 5 minutes, but
It has not been 5 minutes. I had to start it over because I don't think it got started last time. So
oh,
you got a little extra time.
maybe a minute. I only want a minute.
Okay.
Little hot sauce going in. All right.
So am I at this point allowed to speculate on what you might be making?
Yeah, because I don't even know. So go ahead, speculate.
Okay, I'm gonna guess that you're making kind of a 2-course meal. Poblano peppers and buffalo chicken tacos.
That's right.
Stuffed poblano peppers.
Yep, that's right.
And for those of you who work on early, the ingredients were actually for a buffalo chicken chili. So the beans ended up getting hidden in the stuffing that goes into the poblano peppers.
Ooh,
It's going to be good.
it is. I'm excited. I'm excited to eat it. I'm excited to. We're almost done, right?
Yep.
I would say we're almost done. Is that how far you got with the cheese?
Yeah, I didn't get much done. I had like 20 seconds. Half of
Okay,
that
I'm
was-
sure my time is up.
It is, but that's okay. Keep going.
No, it's not okay.
It's not.
No. Switch. And now I'm going to restart this, okay?
Okay. We got to figure out how to get that timer to
Yeah.
make noise. It's just too quiet.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't know that the iPad goes to sleep. All right. So I have a feeling that what I've got is starting cleanup duty. We can get rid of spirally. That's no good. I'm going to throw some of these into the sink. I don't know what to do.
Marina, no, we didn't
I'm going to save
change
the
it.
buffalo sauce.
Okay. We didn't change anything, so I don't know why the video quality would go down. We have like really fast internet here, so it really shouldn't be an issue. And GGA says, please do a cook along real soon. I'm sure people that are not, I don't know what that means, but not very confident would love that. Yeah, I think that's fun. I think that's going to be fun too. So we'll plan that. We'll have to plan the recipe ahead of time though, so people can get their get their
Ooh,
ingredients. And
That's what
stuff.
smells. There's some cheese now stuck on this thing. It's a little too close.
Oh. Well, how are we going to rectify that?
I don't know. You can look down inside if you want.
Oh,
So you can't see, they're not going to be able to see the cheese that's burning on the coil, which this is our video pot. so
well, maybe we shouldn't practice.
this is a Ninja Foodie that we dedicate completely to shooting. See how that worked out, right?
Okay. Vicky has a good idea. Why not use Hey Google or Alexa? And that's what we probably need to do
For what?
for the timer.
Oh, you know what? That would nail it every time.
Yeah, it sure would. Except, we don't have the double one. So for a while, I had two in two different rooms in the house, and every time I would say, "Hey Google, set it," or it's Google. We have, "Hey Google, set an alarm for 5 minutes," or whatever I did. I would have it in concert, basically. Oh well, we have an alarm now.
Now we have an alarm set.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not reading more comments, and I get on Jeff sometimes, so it's kind of nice to be on this side so I can say, because like I'll get on him and say, "You didn't read enough comments, or you missed this, or you didn't say hi to this person, or you know," and he's like, "You don't understand how hard it is." I'm like, "How hard could it possibly be?" Well, guess what? They move fast, and it is a little hard, especially when you're trying to pay attention to what the other person's doing there. So yeah, it's a little harder than I thought.
So I'm just cleaning house here a little bit because I will check on this again. We have 2 minutes left.
So Brittany wants to know, describe.
All the cheese is going onto our taco shell, so that was a bad setup. It's all right. It's not going to ruin a taco shell to have a little cheese on it.
Brittany wants you
What
to.
camera are you on? Double checking. Okay, you're on one. That's fine. You don't need to look down in there.
Okay. Brittany wants you to describe what the blender mixture tastes like.
Okay. Let me get a spoon. All right, Brittany. This is what it tastes like. It's got a grittiness from the beans, texture-wise.
Gritty? Are you calling my creamy gritty?
But it tastes like
What?
buffalo chicken dip that you have at like a football tailgate. It's very good. All right, what was I doing? And I'm going to put it into here. Because we can do whatever we want with this, right? Make
Yeah.
a dip out of it.
Yep. Crystal, you do not bother me at all when you ask for clarification on what people can see and you can't. Please ask away. I forget that sometimes that people are watching that can't see. And so I should be a little bit more descriptive. So no, please always ask. When in doubt, ask, right? And GGA says, so glad I stayed awake for this. It's 2 a.m. and you now made me hungry. Oh my God. Oh, that's awesome.
Well, there's plenty of this if you want to.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Dana wants to know what the shredded cheese was.
The shredded cheese was white cheddar.
White cheddar. Hi, Donna. How are you? Glad you could join us. John says use a damp or wet kitchen paper towel or sponge to wipe the element.
Oh. Yeah, we'll have to do it while it's warm.
Yeah.
Look at this oozing out of here. It's ridiculous. I think my time might be up.
Oh, the thing went off again.
All right. The alarm doesn't work on my iPad, apparently.
Apparently it does not because it just doesn't work. But we're pretty much wrapping up now.
Yep.
So
All right, so
I'll
we
finish.
won't switch anymore. I'll let
Yeah.
Louise finish.
I'll finish up.
I've really moved on to cleanup mode anyway.
Almost burned them, but we got them. All right. Ooh-wee. So we almost burned. I'm going to need plates because we're going to make up a plate, right?
Yeah, I'll get them.
Yeah.
Oh, they look good. They look really good. This is a bit of a disaster over here.
He's my kitchen cleanup man a lot of the times. Oh my gosh. So this was fun. I liked it. What did you think, Jeff?
That was cool.
What time is it? So we've just been an hour, so it didn't take any longer.
Yep. 1 hour on the clock.
Yep. These are like a no, but they're not crispy, but they're warm. So
Here's a good point. Juliet said, did you use the blue cheese? No, we have not used
Yes,
it.
I did.
Oh, you did? When did you use that?
I put it in here
Oh, okay.
as a topper.
There you go.
Yep.
There's your alarm. So,
There's one alarm.
That's how we're going to do it from now on.
That's what we're gonna do, yeah.
We're going to use. Hey, Google, stop. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why we're polite to Google, but
We're
That was-
polite to everybody, sweetheart.
you're not
I don't
always
have-
polite to Alexa.
I'm not. I don't like Alexa. I'm sorry if I'm making her call out in your home right now, but yeah, she's nosy. She listens. Jeff and I were hanging pictures the other day at our house, and all of a sudden she says, "I don't think I know that one," and I'm like, "I wasn't talking to you." So, yeah, she gets on my nerves. And she won't listen to me either. It's a two-way street, just so you know. I'll say 100 times, Alexa, turn on, Pandora, whatever. She ignores me. I'm going to need some forks. Yep.
You're not getting them over here.
Nope. Nope. And we've got this avocado, and now we are just simply in get the plate ready mode. This thing always hangs over my door. It's so annoying. I thought you were going to say we're not always nice to each other. We're not always polite to each other.
I didn't say that.
I thought that's what you were going to say. I was like, what are you? Yeah, that's probably true. We've been married a long time. Whoops. We don't always have to be nice to each other, do we?
Well, you saw the avocado for what it was, which is a topper.
Yep. Which is strange. I didn't even think you liked avocado. Do you like avocado?
It's okay. I like it as guacamole.
Yeah, I do too. All right. I'm going to let Jeff go first.
I get to go first?
Yep. And you're probably going to need to use this
Right.
and a dirty cutting board.
They join you on camera.
Do you want me to move this
Yeah, we
like
don't
that?
need that anymore.
Oh, they can't see then, I don't think. Can
Oh.
they see if it's down there?
I can move this all the way out of the way.
Okay.
Why don't we move a couple things? Let's put it right back here.
Whoops.
Put that anywhere.
Put that anywhere. That's saying around here. Okay.
This
now-
is probably in the way.
Oh, mine's a little crispier. I like that.
Yours is.
What?
What you talk about? Oh, here's your.
I got a crispy one. And mine's holding together. I wonder which one had more oil on it. So I'm thinking mine had less oil. This one had less oil. I just need one. That's good. Okay. Oh, I'm excited.
All right. Sorry if there's a mess in front
What
of
was the
everybody.
dill for?
Okay. Here's. Let me tell you what we were going for.
He was going for.
I was originally going for, and the ingredients were from a recipe for white buffalo chicken chili.
Mm-hmm.
And the dill and the chives were to kind of get sort of a ranch flavor. And then
Oh.
the blue cheese was on the top
Oh.
as a garnish. So it was kind of like a ranch
Smart.
buffalo.
Who wrote
white
this
chicken
recipe?
chili.
That's smart.
I think it was. Let me look it up.
That's smart. Did you buy that dill?
Yeah. So now you have dill.
500 jars of it.
Oh. Now you have.
Okay.
Now, I figured you needed 500 jars.
I always need 500 jars of dill. I guess it's time to do a homemade ranch dressing. So let's test the theory out. Are you going to can we put some on?
Sure, go for it.
Do you want me to just do it on one end?
Let me taste it first. I don't know if it even is going to need it.
I'm
This might be
adventurous. I'm going to,
delicious.
I put a lot on though. Just a little bit of dill goes a long way and I just douse that.
All right, here we go. This is the stuffed poblano pepper.
I don't have dried chives. So I'll put those on too. Is it good?
It is delicious.
Wow.
I was looking up where I got this recipe.
Are we ever going to remember this so we can make a recipe?
Yeah, we got it videoed.
Oh, right. That chicken is good.
It is.
And let me tell you, I'm not a fan of pressure cooked chicken.
It's
ever.
a website called Half Baked Harvest.
Oh, yeah, I know who that is. Yeah, good. Yeah, I really like that. That's a really smart idea. It's spicy, guys.
Here we go. Taco time.
Wow. This is so good.
That's next level Mexican food right there. Try that taco.
Now,
It's amazing.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think that this pepper is still a little too hard? I'm on the fence.
Let me try a little piece here because actually you got the softer of the two.
It's good. This spicy dish, though.
It's got a nice bite to it. Could be a little softer.
Because when I said I might have gone under the wrong function, I was thinking maybe I should have done steam and crisp.
I was surprised at the roast. What you roasted it at first, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised that didn't do the job.
Well, didn't it? That's all we did to it, right? I didn't pressure cook it.
Well, it did all this cooking here.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, here goes. Oh my, nothing. Oh my gosh, that's good.
Fancy conspicuous no is a Poblano Pepper Hot. Yes, it can be.
Not usually, but
This one's a little warm.
is it the pepper?
I don't know. Try just the pepper. I
It
took
might
the
just-
seeds out because I didn't. They're huge peppers, so
I don't usually think that they are. I'm not a pepper expert, but
no, he's not coming from there.
it's in the stuff.
It's a very nice, mild, almost sweet.
Yeah. Well, Jeff, we nailed this.
Yeah,
High five. Good job.
that was fun. So next time we do this, we keep the same rules pretty much.
I'll put the ingredients.
We'll have Google sitting over here, and we'll just
Yeah.
reset the timer
Use
every time
Google.
we
Use Google.
use Google.
Ooh, it's spicy.
So once this cools down, we got to clean that coil off because that's pretty stinky.
Yeah, I'll take the sponge and do it.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us, everybody.
Ooh, that is a little too spicy. Now, if I did the recipe, I would definitely tone that down quite a bit. But I really think this
This should turn into a recipe. Obviously, the shredded chicken needs to be shredded after it's cooked longer in more liquid because it's
Yeah.
a little stringy-ish.
Yeah.
Still good, tastes good. It just needs to be cooked
Yeah.
longer.
I was going to serve them whole.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I just rolled with it. I wasn't going to do tacos.
I almost.
I was going to do them whole and then put a sauce and a cheese and kind of bake them.
And then
you know,
what the stuffed poblano on the side.
And I could have even done that with some rice in the bottom of the pot. Could have
Interesting.
made rice with that and kind of done like a little casserole. That would have been really good too. So anyway, I thought this was fun. And there was a comment somebody asked, and I lost it now. Oh, no, it was a suggestion. Angela said, use a little bit of sour cream to cut that spice. I will definitely be doing that.
Now, you know what would have I was going to bring out at the end because I didn't want to put it out here. Greek yogurt for a topper on the chili might actually work on this.
Yeah, good. But I'd probably use sour cream with these flavors. I think they would probably be better.
It's not that hot though.
What isn't?
This isn't that spicy.
Who are you telling?
Huh? You think it's spicy?
I think it's very spicy.
No, it's perfect.
Okay, Mr. Spicy.
Hmm.
I think
Love
it's very spicy. I think it's too spicy.
Nope, I think that fork is a little too on the floor.
All right, guys. I think that's it. Like it's a wrap, as they say. And yeah, I had fun. So
Come
we'll have
on
to
out
think-
here. Come on out here.
Wait a minute.
Why are you sitting over there?
I don't know. Why am I sitting out? Because I don't know.
Oh, because you're reading
I don't
comments.
know. Because I'm reading comments. Okay, I'm gonna come up here. So I'm thinking now, how in the world am I gonna get the recipe out to people? I might have to start like an email list for that. Yeah, how are we gonna orchestrate that if we're gonna make a recipe that we want people to have the ingredients for?
Oh,
You're putting trash on top of my good cilantro.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm
Well,
gonna have to think that through, but I think I'm
We
gonna
have
have
to
to
put
have a
it out.
mailing list for
we'll have
it.
to put it out about 2 weeks in advance. Give people time to shop.
Oh, you mean maybe just list it in the event?
But
in
you have
Facebook?
you have to plan way ahead. And I didn't buy these ingredients. I didn't choose these ingredients until this morning.
Yeah, so we have to definitely, well, that's not gonna be a switcher. We're gonna do a cook along.
Well, the other thing is, I always pick the ingredients. So if we're switching cooking,
Next time.
next time you're going to have to pick the ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me a little nervous.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Because this going to be like salmon.
No. I won't do that to you.
No seafood.
I didn't say that. I just said no salmon.
Same thing.
He doesn't like seafood. I'm working on a seafood chowder recipe. It's absolutely delicious. It's probably one of the best chowders I've ever had in my life. It's different. It's like a totally different. The ingredients are going to be like, what? But it's so good. He don't like it. He said, "Oh, if you like seafood, you'd like it."
But I like snow king crab legs, and I like lobster and shrimp certain ways.
Yeah. You also didn't like honey mustard dressing until I made that recipe.
And now I love honey mustard dressing. Actually got it at the salad bar the other day.
I know. And you didn't like, what else didn't you like? Peas.
Peas. Now I know that peas are sweet, not disgusting. Well, I always ate peas out of a can growing up, and they're the worst.
I love peas, so I can even eat canned peas. I don't prefer them, but I can eat them. What else have you started to really like that you didn't like when we first met? There's a few other things that
There's maybe a couple other things.
I'm trying to remember. There's one that cauliflower.
Oh, cauliflower. I love that now.
Yeah. Oh, that bit with some burned cheese is good. All right. Well,
How are we looking over here on?
I think we're going to say goodnight. Get cleaned up. I got to drive home. That's why I didn't have a cocktail tonight. I told him, take the edge off with a few beers. And cheers.
Cheers.
Good job.
Tomorrow we go to Nashville.
Yep. I'm going to drive to Nashville.
Not for fun.
No, just an appointment. But anyway, all right. Well, guys, I will see you in the groups and definitely next Tuesday for our Q&A. Love y'all.